Hello, I'm Diesel from the Stories of Sodor. Edward was supposed to be handling this video, but he's a bit tied up at the moment. So, I've decided to step in and lend a hand. And a good thing too, as I need to improve my image. Given my depiction throughout the years in this show, the TV show, the book series, and probably every other form of media surrounding this franchise, I'm seen as the, quote, villain, end quote. After today, I promise you'll think otherwise. How? Because today, I'm here to entertain the children. Welcome to Storytime with Diesel. Okay, we'll start off with one of the classics, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. A story about, oh bother. Sorry, it's been a long time since I actually read it. Just give me a moment. Wait, hold on. A girl breaks into a family's house, eats their food, and then sleeps in their beds? This book's all about juvenile crime and squatting. Where are her parents in all this? And when the family comes home, they don't call the police or children's services? They frighten the girl off instead? She should count her lucky stars she didn't get eaten. Forget this. I'm trying something else. Ah, here we are. Jack and the Beanstalk. A tale about an adventurous little boy who climbed a massive plant that grew out of some magic beans. I gotta say, if there are beans out there that can grow skyscraping plants in less than a day, just imagine if they could do that for things like wheat. Anyway, little Jack thinks it might be fun to climb something that reaches up into the clouds. So, without any safety gear or supervision, he scurries on up and finds a castle that's somehow able to defy gravity. He also finds a goose that's able to lay golden eggs. Don't know how that works either. So, being the little scallywag he is, he decides to steal it. Can't say I blame him. Problem is, the goose is owned by a giant who lives in the aforementioned castle. One who didn't think it was necessary to post a guard on that gold-laying goose. But given the terrible rhymes he spouts when he comes thumping on out, he ain't that bright. He spots Jack stealing his goose and goes after him. Somehow, the tiny little human gets to the bottom of the beanstalk first. He takes out an axe and chops it down, with the giant still on it. Down the brute comes, and splat. So the moral of this story seems to be, if you're prepared to steal, be prepared to kill. Okay, this isn't going so good. Phew, blimey. Who knew so many children's stories were so disturbing when you stopped and actually took a look at them? Maybe I'll try a few nursery rhymes instead. Let me just have a look. Pull out the old phone. Nope. Right, here's one. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. Hang on, what's a tuffet? Oh, alright. Eating her curds and whey. Ew. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. So that was about a girl and her arachnophobia. Could have been worse. What else have we got? There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. What? Are the people just really small, or do they just make really big footwear? What do they use when they go camping? Giant socks? That's too ridiculous. I'm moving on. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe. Wait a moment. A pipe? I hope they mean the kind that holds tobacco.
Smoke.
And he called for his bowl. What's this? Who's been using my phone? Who put this app on it? What is that? Tinder? Can you start a fire with it or something? Let's have a look. Who's Little Green Caterpillar? And who's this who sent you a message? Rusty Red King? Let's see what it says. I cannot unsee that. Alright, I'm going to try one final storybook. Little Red Riding Hood. A story about a little girl who travels unsupervised through a dark, dank, wooded area to visit her grandmother, who gets eaten by a wolf. The wolf, who's apparently sentient, then assumes Granny's identity in a bid to eat Little Red Riding Hood. Don't know why he didn't just hunt her. That's what wolves do. So, when Little Red arrives, since she's apparently got the eyesight of Stevie Wonder, she doesn't realise the wolf is impersonating her grandma until he tries to eat her. Long story short, she's saved by a conveniently placed woodsman who forces the wolf to spit Granny out. And get this, he does, and she's still alive. Wolves don't chew, apparently. They just swallow things like a duck. Yes, Diesel? No, I said a duck, not you, duck. All right, no need to get in a huff. What's got your fuses in a fizzle? I was trying to do a good thing, and it backfired. Why doesn't that surprise me? Oh, shut up, duck. Flap away, will ya? I think you might be the one who has to fly. Why? Diesel? Uh-oh. Yeah. You might want to run right about now. I think that's a good idea. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yikes! Just you wait till I get my buffers on you. Oh, come on, Edward. No harm done. That'll change real soon, you big black weasel. Beg pardon, Edward, but couldn't that be considered racist these days? Shut up, Duck. You were just in this video for fan service.